I first want to give an honor to Yahawah, to his son Yahawashi, to all the prophets and elders out there pushing forth this truth, to the hopeful elect, to all of Israel, even those scattered abroad, the confusion of face, those that look like the other nations but are of Israel, according to the seeds of their forefathers. And to everybody, I want to say Shalom. Now, if you're with me and I know there's some that's new to the truth and all that, but if you're with me, you're with me. And we understand that we are still in the land of our captivity, under the hands of our oppressors. Okay? We have no kind of power here, no buying power, no political power, no nothing. We're at the bottom here. We're in the land of our captivity. This place, again, I've made previous video where I said that Egypt is synonymous with bondage. Okay? A lot of folks are wondering, oh, captivity, how are we in the land of our captivity? But go with me to Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord Yahawah shall bring thee into Egypt bondage again. Not talking about the same Egypt. Egypt again is synonymous with bondage. I'll show you in a second. And Yahawah shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. Means redeem you, save you. I'm gonna read it again. Somebody's out there is probably with captivity. Who does that? If you don't know who this is referring to by now, and the Lord Yahawah shall bring thee into bondage, or Egypt, again with ships. Come on, man, it's clicking for somebody. By the way that whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Remember I said how Egypt is synonymous with bondage. Okay? We are still in the land of our captivity. Nothing has changed. We're still at the bottom. We have no power down here. We have a power. But as far as down here in the devil's kingdom, the devil being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, we have no power down here. This is for them. This is his kingdom. This is set up for them. I am the Lord Yahawah, thy God, Israel, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. We're in bondage here. Hello, did we not come here via slave ships? According to Deuteronomy 26:68, I've said previously, you need to read that chapter. If you don't know, that's a clear indication. You'd be able to, via history and common sense, be able to locate who exactly the Almighty chosen people are. Want to read one more? Because we need to make sure folks understand who the captives are. It's Israel. And this is our history book. And it's letting us know, hey, it even let us know it's going to happen again. This time by ships. Hello. Is it not clicking? I'm sorry. I said Deuteronomy 5 and 6. Forgive me. I'm trying to control 2 pages here. Forgive me. Five and 6. Deuteronomy 5 and 6. I am. Here it is. For all you still got them folks that his name is I am. I am. Okay, why would he say I am? And then here it is. The capital L, capital O, capital R, capital D. We know every time we see that, that's where his name would be. I am Yahawah, thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. I'm just driving that home. House of bondage. Egypt is synonymous with bondage. That's why there in 5:28-68 said, you will go into Egypt again. Take out Egypt, put in bondage. You will go into bondage again. Because you need to understand why the whole point of the Messiah is coming. Okay? We must understand the whole reason why he has to come for his people. According to John 13 and 1. I'm going to Luke 4 and 18. So we have a clear indication who the captives are. And I'm not just talking about the southern kingdom of Judah. I'm talking about all of Israel, the northern kingdom as well, so-called Latinos, the Native Americans. Those down there in South America, and those here, the natives here, the Indians here. Those are all the Almighty's chosen people. Four and 18. The Spirit of Yahawah is upon me. This is in red, so this is Yahawashi speaking. The Spirit of Yahawah is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, not physically, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of our Lord. He's coming to set the captives free. Everything in the New Testament is nothing but a copy of, or plagiarized copy of, if you will, the Old Testament. Where you think all the prophets in the New Testament were drawing inspiration from. Go with me to Isaiah 61. We're talking about captives here. Since we've located the captives, now we must understand why the whole point of the Messiah is to come. He's not coming. We already know he's not coming to save everybody, according to Isaiah 45:17. We know that salvation is only for Israel. Why? Because we're being held captive. We're being held captive down here. And I've said numerous times, there ain't no law, there ain't no legislation, there ain't no piece of paper, there ain't no amount of marching, there ain't no amount of anything, kneeling, that's going to change our current situation as far as where we are here structurally, which is at the bottom. We need divine intervention. That's the only thing that's going to get us on one accord. That's the only way peace is going to be restored down here. Of course, in the new kingdom, the new heaven and the new earth. You want to build down here. I don't know why you want to build your kingdom down here in this wickedness. This stuff that's not going to last. In fact, majority of it is coming, all, if not all of it's coming down via nuclear hellfire. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, is upon me. This is Isaiah 61. Because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. Is this starting to sound familiar? We just came from Luke 4:18. Is this starting to sound familiar? The Spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, is upon me, because the Lord Yahawah hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. If you don't know that we are still in the land of our captivity, that's why we are being shot down. That's why we are being hated. That's why. Okay, so I showed you there in the Old Testament. Show you that we're all. I'm going to John now. I'm going to John 8:36. All these, even the Messiah drew inspiration from the Old Testament. Come on, man. That's why he said, "Think not that I come to destroy the law." Anybody know what destroy means? He said, "Think not that I come to destroy the law." No, think not that. No, I didn't come to do that, folks. That's not what I'm here for. I am literally the fleshly embodiment of the law. I'm abiding by the law. Think not that I come to destroy. What do you think all these prophets and mighty men in the New Testament drew inspiration from? We're still on captives. John 8:36. I'm gonna start it for I want to start at 34. And Yahawashi answered them, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. The servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth forever. If the Son therefore shall make you free," his word, coming back to his word, "ye shall be free indeed." Okay? And when you understand his word, you already understand that he is coming to redeem, to set the captives free. Okay? And what does he have in store for our captives? I know that's what, okay. Yeah, okay, we set us free, but what's in store for our captives? Well, you already know what he feels about the other nations. If some of y'all have the apocryphal, Second Esdras 5:56, you already know what he thinks, or how he feels about all the other nations. Isaiah 40:17, he said he likened them next to as nothing, next to nothing. But I'm still gonna get this for somebody out there. I'm still gonna do this for somebody out there. Check this out. Revelation 13:10. Let me stop. I want to go here first. Remember I said everything is derived from the Old Testament. So let me back that up and let me go to Exodus 21:24. Let's start with the Old Testament first. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant or the eye of his maid that is pereth, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. And if he smite out a man's servant's tooth or his maid servant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sakes. Well, we know none of that happened. You know, we still in the land of our captivity. We know they did all that, and even worse, when they colonized our ancestors, they are still doing that now, and yet we are still under and in the land of our captivity. We're still under the beast system. We're still under the beasts. The caveman, the wicked caveman. Now I'm going to Revelations 13:10. If you don't know that yet, you need to come from up out of the rocks. 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. For those wondering what's going to happen to our oppressors, are the ones who led us into captivity. I want to read this one. This is going to be my last one. Ye have heard that it has been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. If any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, and for him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Ye have heard that if it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor, and hate thy enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despisefully use you and prosecute you. Of course, you know this is us dealing with our brethren, our fellow brethren. Not everybody, but let's stick with that. Ye have heard that it hath been said, eye for an eye. Where do you think he got that from? Old Testament. Read it to you. For all those, well, the Old Testament is done away. I know we still got some of those there. He's coming to set the captives free. Because even then, if you understand that, with our enemies, what can we do against our enemies down here? We need our power. We need divine intervention. And you ain't been seeing us getting you don't know the history of us getting raped, robbed, and pillaged? Ain't nothing changed. We need divine intervention. Get in this word, and you'll understand that, oh man, I am still enslaved. If not physically, mentally, to a system. I need to come out of her, my people. Come out of this all this Babylonian ways. All these Egyptian ways. Bondage. You're in bondage here. His word is the only thing, Yahawashi, that's going to redeem us down here from this hell, the condition. Israel, we are in hell. Hell is nothing more but a condition. Swamp. Hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna find it. Oh, hold on, bear with me, guys. Niggas, I done thought about it. Now I really want to find it. Oh, then Jonah prayed unto the Lord Yahawah his God out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of my affliction. Are we not being afflicted down here? Unto Yahawah, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. It's a condition, cried I, and thou heardest my voice. Well, there's folks crying out right now. Hell is nothing more but a condition. Israel, we are in dire straits down here. These are horrid conditions. This is literally hell. It's Esau Edom's heaven, but this is our hell. With love. House.